Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into 12 groundbreaking technologies that could completely reshape our future. From smartphones without SIM cards to flying cars, 3D printed organs, and even mind-reading technology, we're going to explore it all. The goal of this video is to give you a deep understanding of these innovations, how they work, and what they mean for our lives. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast or just curious about the future, stick around, this is going to be exciting. Let's jump right in. Section 1. Smartphones without SIM cards. Let's start with something that could change the way we stay connected: smartphones without SIM cards. Imagine a world where your phone doesn't rely on traditional cellular networks or cell towers. Instead, it connects directly to satellites orbiting the Earth. This technology, led by companies like SpaceX with Starlink, Space Mobile, and Amazon with Project Kuiper, could make dead zones a thing of the past. For example, Starlink is already testing satellite-based mobile connections, and Space Mobile successfully demonstrated direct smartphone-to-satellite communication in 2023. Even Apple has joined the race, introducing emergency satellite messaging in the iPhone 14. This innovation could be a game-changer for remote and underserved areas, bringing internet access to places that have never had it before. But it also raises big questions about the future of telecom companies. If smartphones can connect directly to satellites, what happens to traditional mobile providers? Could they become obsolete? And while this technology promises unlimited global connectivity, there are challenges too. Maintaining satellite networks is expensive, and ensuring equitable access for everyone won't be easy. Plus, there are concerns about privacy and regulation, as satellite-based communication could be more easily monitored by governments or corporations. What do you think? Is this the future of connectivity, or are there too many hurdles to overcome? Let me know in the comments. Section 2. AI doctors. Next up, let's talk about AI doctors. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing healthcare, and it's happening faster than you might think. AI systems like IBM Watson, Google DeepMind, and even ChatGPT can analyze massive amounts of medical data in seconds, often diagnosing diseases more accurately than human doctors. Imagine wearable devices or implants that detect illnesses before you even feel symptoms. That's the power of AI in preventive medicine. In the future, we might see fully autonomous AI hospitals where robots perform surgeries and AI systems handle patient diagnostics. AI is also speeding up drug discovery, creating new medicines in weeks instead of years. But here's the thing: while AI can handle routine tasks, human doctors will still be essential for complex cases. After all, machines can't replicate empathy, ethical judgment, or the personal touch that patients need. Of course, there are challenges. Data privacy is a major concern, as AI systems rely on vast amounts of personal health data. There's also the risk of algorithmic bias. If AI is trained on biased data, it could perpetuate inequalities in healthcare. And let's not forget the potential loss of jobs in the medical field. So, while AI doctors are incredibly promising, we'll need to strike a balance between innovation and ethical responsibility. What's your take on this? Would you trust an AI with your health? Let's discuss. Section 3. Flying cars. Now, let's take to the skies with flying cars. Yes, you heard that right. Flying cars, or eVTOL, electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, are no longer just science fiction. Companies like Joby Aviation, Hyundai, Uber, and Archer Aviation are developing autonomous, electric flying cars that could revolutionize urban mobility. Imagine cutting your commute time from an hour to just 10 minutes. That's the potential of flying taxis. But before we start flying to work, there are some big challenges to address. First, we'll need advanced air traffic management systems to prevent collisions in crowded urban skies. Second, governments will have to establish regulatory frameworks to ensure safety and set licensing requirements. And finally, there's the issue of public acceptance. Will people trust autonomous flying vehicles? Despite these hurdles, the benefits are huge. Flying cars could reduce traffic congestion, lower carbon emissions, and even transform emergency services by enabling faster response times. They could also open up new possibilities for urban planning, freeing up space currently used for roads and parking lots. So, what do you think? Are flying cars the future of transportation, or are they still a distant dream? Let me know your thoughts. Section 4 to 3D printed organs. Let's move on to something that could save millions of lives: 3D printed organs. This groundbreaking technology uses living cells as ink to create human tissues and organs. Imagine a world where organ donor shortages are a thing of the past, and patients receive custom-made organs tailored to their bodies. Scientists have already made incredible progress, with breakthroughs like 3D printed ears, livers, and even hearts. In the future, 3D printed organs could become routine, transforming the field of regenerative medicine. For example, a patient with kidney failure could receive a 3D printed kidney, eliminating the need for immunosuppressive drugs. This technology could also be used to create skin grafts for burn victims or cartilage for joint repairs. But there are challenges too. The cost of 3D bioprinting is currently high, and it may take years before the technology becomes widely accessible. There are also ethical concerns about commercialization and unequal access to this life-saving technology. And we still don't know the long-term effects of 3D printed organs on the human body. So, while the potential is enormous, there's still a lot of research and testing to be done. What's your opinion on 3D printed organs? Would you trust this technology? Let's talk about it. Section 5. Quantum Internet. Now, let's dive into something that could make the internet as we know it obsolete: quantum internet. This technology leverages the principles of quantum mechanics to create communication networks that are virtually unhackable. Unlike traditional internet, which relies on binary code, quantum internet uses quantum particles, qubits, to transmit data. If someone tries to intercept the data, the qubits change their state, making it impossible for hackers to access the information without being detected. Countries like China, along with tech giants like Google and IBM, are leading the charge in this field. China has already launched a quantum satellite called Mishus, demonstrating the feasibility of quantum communication. In the future, quantum internet could revolutionize fields like banking, military communications, and personal data security. Imagine financial transactions that are completely secure, or governments communicating without fear of espionage. But building a global quantum internet is no small task. It requires massive investment in infrastructure, including quantum satellites and ground stations. There are also technical challenges, like maintaining the stability of qubits over long distances. Despite these hurdles, the potential benefits of a secure, unhackable internet make this one of the most exciting areas of research today. What do you think? Is quantum internet the future of online security? Let's discuss. Section 6. AI-generated virtual worlds. Let's step into the future with AI-generated virtual worlds. Imagine a digital universe where you can work, play, and socialize in fully immersive environments. Companies like Meta, formerly Facebook, and NVIDIA are leading the charge, creating virtual worlds powered by advanced AI systems. These worlds are so realistic that you might forget you're in a simulation. For example, Meta's metaverse allows users to attend virtual meetings, explore digital art galleries, or even buy virtual real estate. The potential applications are endless. In entertainment, we could see video games that feel indistinguishable from real life. In education, students could explore historical events or scientific concepts in immersive 3D environments. And in the business world, virtual meetings could replace traditional conferences, saving time and reducing carbon emissions. But there are risks too. People could become addicted to these virtual worlds, spending more time online than in the real world. Tech companies could gain unprecedented control over digital economies, creating dependencies that limit user freedom. And let's not forget about privacy concerns. Virtual worlds collect vast amounts of personal data, raising questions about how that data is used and protected. So, while AI-generated virtual worlds are incredibly exciting, we'll need to address these challenges to ensure they benefit society. What's your take on the metaverse? Would you spend most of your time in a virtual world? Let me know in the comments. Section 7. Self-healing materials. Now, let's talk about something that could save billions of dollars: self-healing materials. Imagine buildings that repair their own cracks, roads that fix their own potholes, or even clothes that mend their own tears. This revolutionary technology uses microcapsules or bacteria to automatically repair damage. For example, self-healing concrete contains bacteria that produce limestone when exposed to water, filling cracks and extending the material's lifespan. In the future, self-healing materials could be used in a wide range of applications. Self-repairing metals could make airplanes and cars safer by fixing cracks before they become dangerous. Self-healing fabrics could create clothing that lasts longer, reducing waste and saving consumers money. And roads and bridges made from self-healing concrete could require less maintenance, saving governments billions of dollars. But there are challenges too. The cost of developing and implementing self-healing materials is currently high, and it may take years before they become widely available. There are also technical limitations, such as the ability of these materials to repair large or complex damage. Still, the potential benefits are enormous. What do you think? Would you trust a self-healing bridge or building? Let's discuss. Section 8. Smart contact lenses. Next up, let's talk about smart contact lenses. These futuristic lenses could replace smartphones by projecting digital images directly onto your retina. Companies like Mojo Vision, Samsung, and Sony are developing lenses that display notifications, maps, and even health data. For example, Mojo Vision's AR lenses can show real-time information like heart rate and navigation directions. These lenses could revolutionize daily life by providing hands-free access to information. Imagine checking your messages or seeing directions without looking at a phone. Smart lenses could also enhance vision, allowing users to zoom in on distant objects or see in the dark. But there are concerns too. Prolonged use of AR lenses could strain the eyes or cause discomfort. There are also questions about how data collected by these lenses will be used and protected. And let's not forget the potential for over-reliance on this technology. Despite these challenges, smart contact lenses represent a major step forward in wearable technology. Would you wear them? Let me know in the comments. Section 9. Mind-reading technology. Now, let's dive into something straight out of sci-fi: mind-reading technology. Brain-computer interfaces, like Elon Musk's Neuralink, allow direct communication between the brain and external devices. This technology could enable paralyzed individuals to control prosthetics, type with their thoughts, or even communicate telepathically. For example, Neuralink's brain implants could allow users to control a smartphone or computer using only their mind. The potential applications are vast. In healthcare, this technology could restore mobility to people with spinal cord injuries. In communication, it could enable direct brain-to-brain interactions. And in the future, it could even enhance human cognition, allowing users to access information or perform complex calculations instantly. But there are significant ethical concerns. BCIs raise questions about privacy, as they could potentially access and manipulate thoughts. There are also risks of brain hacking, where malicious actors could interfere with or control a person's mind. Additionally, the long-term effects of brain implants on health and cognition are still unknown. So, while mind-reading technology is incredibly promising, we'll need to address these challenges to ensure it benefits society. What's your opinion on this? Would you trust a brain implant? Let's discuss. Section 10. Space-based solar power. Let's talk about space-based solar power. This technology involves collecting solar energy in space and transmitting it to Earth via microwaves or lasers. The benefits are huge: unlimited clean energy, no matter the weather or time of day. Countries like China, NASA, and Japan are leading the development of this technology, with plans to launch working solar power stations by the 2030s. The potential is immense. Space-based solar power could provide a constant, reliable source of clean energy, reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and mitigating climate change. It could also democratize energy access, providing power to remote and underserved areas. But there are challenges too. The cost of launching and maintaining solar power stations in space is currently prohibitively high. There are also technical hurdles, such as efficiently transmitting energy over long distances and ensuring the safety of ground-based receivers. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of space-based solar power make it one of the most promising areas of renewable energy research. What do you think? Is this the future of energy? Let me know. Section 11. Anti-aging technology. Next, let's explore anti-aging technology. Scientists are working on ways to slow down or even reverse aging using techniques like senolytics, gene therapy, and young blood experiments. For example, senolytics target and remove zombie cells that contribute to age-related diseases, while gene therapy aims to repair or modify genes associated with aging. The potential benefits are enormous. People could live longer, healthier lives, significantly reducing the burden of diseases like cancer, heart disease, and dementia. But there are ethical concerns too. Overpopulation could strain resources, and if these treatments are expensive, they could create a society where only the wealthy can afford extended youth and health. So, while the dream of immortality remains distant, advancements in anti-aging research could revolutionize medicine and human life expectancy in the coming decades. Would you want to live longer if you could? Let's discuss. Section 12. Nanobots in our blood. Finally, let's talk about nanobots, tiny robots that could revolutionize healthcare. These microscopic machines, often smaller than a human cell, could navigate through your bloodstream, performing tasks like destroying cancer cells, repairing damaged tissues, or delivering drugs with pinpoint accuracy. The potential is incredible. Nanobots could offer new treatments for injuries, burns, and even neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's. They could also improve drug delivery, reducing side effects and increasing treatment efficiency. But there are challenges too. Nanobots must be carefully programmed to avoid unintended interactions with the body's immune system. There are also concerns about the potential misuse of this technology for bioweapons or surveillance. And like many cutting-edge medical innovations, early access may be limited to the wealthy, creating inequalities in healthcare. Despite these hurdles, nanobots represent the future of precision medicine. What's your take on this? Would you trust nanobots in your bloodstream? Let me know. Closing scene, call to action, and that's a wrap. We've covered 12 incredible technologies that could shape our future. From smartphones without SIM cards to flying cars, 3D printed organs, and nanobots, the possibilities are endless. But with every innovation comes challenges, and it's up to us to navigate them responsibly. So, what do you think? Which of these technologies excites you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. If you have any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.